Are we live?
I think so. We didn't have the big,
Right.
preamble.
The song and dance.
Right. But we'll still hit the video before we start.
Right,
for real.
obviously.
Kelly, if you're out there, how do we sound? Especially me, because I was getting some weird signals from my microphone. I sounded extreme.
So smooth.
Wow. Sounded extremely loud when I was trying to set it up. So tell us how we sound now. Dave, say something.
Something. Well, that was louder than needed to be, but
Right.
yes, I'm saying something. Something.
Dark side.
Dark side. Yeah, fuck the sun. I hate it too.
You show up all sunburned, that guy's going to be pissed off at you and me.
I don't want to be part of a fucking cult with you.
I can't believe you're doing this to me. You remember when I wanted to watch Monday Night Football and you wanted to watch that other show and we watched your show? I did that for you.
Oh, man.
I wanted to see the fucking score. All right. She says we're perfect.
All right.
So
Perfect. Ooh.
So should we? No, we shouldn't end it.
No.
We should get the.
No. We're just going to run in 30 seconds. We're just going to.
37. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
In a row?
Yeah. So 30 more times of that, then it'll be 5 o'clock.
All right. So just hit it 30 more times and then we'll.
My girlfriend sucked
I was kidding.
37. My girlfriend's 37. My 37. 37. 37. 37. 37.
All right. I'm sorry I said that.
37.
Oh my God.
37.
He's still doing it.
37.
Jesus Christ.
37. 37. 37.
Okay. I think we get it.
37.
Oh
my
my God.
girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
In a row? It's almost the most appropriate thing. Just keep doing it. And then you just say, in a row?
Right. That was a lot in a row. Oh, do I have the notes up? Got the Patreon stuff up.
And it's 5.
And it's 5. All right. You want to play the intro video or should I?
Why don't you do that? I'm dicking around with something over
It's under
here.
banners, right? No.
It is under media assets.
Assets. Logo. Video clips. Star Killer intro. Standard Star Killer intro.
People are logging in going like, is this a show? Is this what they do?
Yeah. All right. I think this is the one.
Let me see your identification.
What did you say? Now tighten those restraints. Scavenger scum.
We don't need to see his identification.
I will remove these restraints and leave the cell with the door open. My lord.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sidebar Cantina, the podcast where we talk about Star Wars, pop culture, our sponsors, Colt 45, or whatever the fuck we feel like talking about. They're not really our sponsors. Don't sue us.
No, they're not.
But
They're most definitely not our sponsors.
yeah.
I don't know how you snuck that in on me.
I told you I was going out to get my beverage.
You did indeed.
Yeah. So let's pour a little bit, shall we?
There you go. We got to hear the. Billy D right now is going, yeah.
It works every time.
Colt forward, and he's wearing the shirt too. I should have picked up on that.
So anyway, what are we talking about today, Dave?
We're going to talk about the malt liquor fucking headache you're going to have
Probably
from this Colt 45.
all I have is this 40. So I'll only
well, that's the only way you can drink it isn't a 40, right? I mean, it's did they sell it in smaller sizes?
Not at this liquor store. I was actually looking for it in a bottle, but they didn't have bottles, so I had to get the can.
I've never seen Colt 45 in a bottle ever. I don't think it survives in a bottle.
You don't think so?
No, I died.
Ooh, that's something.
Is it as good as I remember?
Yeah, once it hits your lips,
Uh-huh.
tastes so good. So anyway, for real, what are we talking about today, Dave?
So today, I think not an homage, but in a little bit of like an advertising window for our Sidebar gaming channel, maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
Which
like,
fuck,
hey,
I should have streamed some of this.
yeah,
God damn it. But yeah,
we're
carry
worse.
on.
Yes, we played Knights of the Old Republic, the original
Yes.
Xbox version,
Yes.
for 2 hours. So we logged 2 hours of gaming time, and today we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna break it down because this is a big game. This game takes like 50 plus hours to finish.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of trying to get through the whole game and do a whole big
Right.
podcast on it,
Which we don't have time for.
We don't.
quite frankly.
So we're gonna break down the first couple hours
break
and
it down.
and see what we think and see if it's something we want to continue to
Mhm.
break down.
Yeah. So that's it. It's call 45. I'm
Dynamite taste.
I'm definitely afraid of the burp that's going to come out of your face. So I'm gonna have to like
Yeah. It's probably gonna be pretty pungent. So anywho, what else do we do here?
You should have some Patreons to read.
Yes. So why don't we talk about Patreon real quick?
You go ahead.
All right. Well, if you're enjoying the Sidebar Cantina's content, consider becoming one of our Patreon supporters. For as little as $1 a month, you can support this podcast and help make it possible for us to continue to bring you quality content week after week. We'd like to give a huge shout out to all of our current patrons: Frank Kalevich,
Wait.
Catherine Rennick, Dragon Buddy. That was Dave, Frank. Lord Helmet Fire, Nick from Sweet Studios, my wonderful mother-in-law, Patricia Goodstein, Don Solsky, Wally Frogmore, Chantel from Pop My Culture, Helen Martin, Sterling Azier, Nicholas Schaefer, Kristen Roscom, Carly Vickers, Ivo G, Shotgun Mark, Frederick Martin, David Schmuck, Scott and Kim from the Use and Abuse podcast, and the Orange and Fetch Show. If you'd like to consider becoming a supporter, you can find us at patreon.com/sidebarcantina. Thank you again to all of our listeners and supporters. You are the reason why we do this.
So before we get too far away from that, last week I had announced that Patreon Rebecca Martin, or how's she?
Helen Martin?
Helen Martin.
She go by many aliases?
Well, Helen is my grandmother's name.
Okay.
So she goes by Becky for family, and I don't whatever. We call her Becky.
Okay.
You know, they just had a baby.
Hooray!
Last week.
Was it a boy?
It's a girl.
Okay.
And everybody's doing well. I just want to continue to say that we're I don't know, just celebrate the birth of a baby, because why not?
It's always a good thing.
Nerds making nerds.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one was, so the John, he otherwise known as Sterling Azier.
Yep.
He, you know, his job got the fortuitous opportunity, which would be fortuitous.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Talking is hard. Anyway, he got to go to Antarctica, and this last trip to Antarctica, he actually made it down to the South Pole.
Damn.
And one of the things he did was he sent me a postcard.
No shit.
From the South Pole, which looks like this.
Wow.
Right? It just came in today. Like I checked the mail as I was leaving to come over here, and you know, it's got a USA postcard stamp. And what date do you think he sent it?
Okay. If it's just getting here now from the South Pole?
From the South Pole. Like legit the South Pole. Like not McMurdo. This is the actual
January 18th.
Okay. Not quite that long ago.
Okay. February 14th.
Really close. February 13th.
Okay.
So this is stamped on February the 13th. So you can see. There you go. And also my address. Fix that in post.
Yeah.
But yeah, just sending from the South Pole, flying aboard this LC-130, and telling me I would love this. I would love the 45 seconds to be allowed to spend outside.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking how cool to be able to
Yeah. To have something that you can actually
yeah
go and visit the South fucking Pole.
yeah stamped and everything.
Yeah.
So
Pole Station.
yeah, he's the John is going to be making his way back to New Jersey here soon. So
How soon are we talking?
this year.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to have him in the studio to celebrate.
Absolutely. We will absolutely have him in the studio. So that'll be a good time. So anyway, I have reads.
Okay, what you got?
I don't know yet. I'm just opening the notes now. All that talking and bullshitting I was doing, where I could have just clicked the notes.
Mm-hmm.
Did they show up on another screen? Where did they go?
We're professional, folks.
Well, I'm trying to keep everything on this screen and not do it off of my phone.
Right.
And, that presents its own challenges, especially given my handicap.
Your mental handicap.
Yes, exactly. Higher than handicap. They're fun to watch. Okay. So just one sidebar headline, and it's why haven't you subbed to Sidebar Gaming on YouTube yet?
Yeah.
Why haven't you? Jason started his series playing video games from our past one last time. Check it out at Sidebar Gaming on YouTube and stay tuned to our socials for future updates. Yeah. The inaugural episode was Jason played Frogger.
That's right.
For the last time.
Yep. And I've stuck true to it, and I will continue to stick true to it.
Yeah. Not that would Frogger really be like clawing at you like, come back, Jason?
It's funny you say that, because the version that I played was on the Switch 2, which was a perfect port of the arcade version.
Okay.
That you could buy for like $6 on the Switch 2, which is where I got it. I busted out the Switch 2 last week. Just kind of looking at my library. Yeah, there it is, folks. Looking at my library, and I see Frogger as I'm flipping through, and I'm like, oh man, I kind of want to play this right now, but I didn't.
You should remove it so it doesn't tempt you.
It's like that meme with the guy who's praying and the girl with the ass sticking out in front of him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
I've never seen that meme.
Bullshit.
I have not.
Okay, hold on. Guy praying meme. No, not that one.
Look, there can't be as many of this meme as there is of the Tiger Woods memes that have been out recently.
No, probably not.
OMG. There's been some fucking good ones.
Yeah.
Now, Kathy gives me shit because, we were talking about it before the show started. From the moment that it hit the police scanner that Tiger Woods had gotten in another DUI, the meme started, and it hasn't stopped since. And it's been pretty fucking epic, the amount of memes that have gone out. So I've done my due diligence. When I've gotten a meme that hasn't gotten to other golf buddies, I've made sure that I pass that meme along. And when they've come from one side of the golf buddies, I've sent them the other way, because that's what has to be done. You can't just be the stopping point for these things.
All right, look. You've never seen that meme?
I've never seen that.
Where the guy's like praying and the girl's like, ooh, sticking her ass out.
No. I have not. Seriously, this is the first time I've seen it. That guy looks like he's Joseph of Arimathea.
Yeah.
And this is some horror.
And the memes are like, this is like my bank account, and then it's Black Friday deals. Ooh.
Yeah.
He's trying not to. But there's a whole slew of those. I can't believe you've never seen those.
I did not see that one, no.
Oh my God.
I mean, I've seen variations on that same theme, but not that theme. Not that one.
That's crazy. I see it all the time.
The internet is so vast that we can actually not see the same meme. Isn't that
I guess
unbelievable?
that is unbelievable. Lunar Girl liked your comment, some whore. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I was passing the ball back to you.
Oh, right. Okay. So Mall is coming out soon.
Yes.
In fact, it's coming out a week from fucking today, which is great, sort of. But for us as podcasters trying to review this stuff when it's relevant, it's kind of shitty because we really don't have the ability to cover it the day that it comes out.
Right.
So we essentially have to wait an entire week before we cover the fucking things.
Yeah.
So
Now, we were talking about, I think Jason's schedule allows him to be able to watch it during the day.
right, because I have Mondays off.
And be ready to go for the show. I think that I can swing it.
You think so?
I think so. I think I'll be able to do it. They're what, 45-minute. Well, the first one's going to be like 2 episodes, right?
Yeah. Well, they're each week they're releasing 2 episodes.
Okay. So I think we're talking what, 90 minutes of content?
Probably.
So I can squeeze 90 minutes
All
on a
right.
Monday. Either making the people at work watch it, because I have the control of the big TV at work.
Yeah.
Uh
Let me just check one thing because I don't know what time it's releasing. What time does Mall Shadow Lord air?
but it's going to be one of those things where I'm not going to want to wait a week to talk about all the shit.
Yeah. Okay, so it comes out at midnight.
Right. So I would anticipate you, the listener, we're going to get right into it.
We'll do our best
next week.
Okay.
I'm throwing the gauntlet down. We're going to get there.
Okay.
I think we need to jump on this. I think that I want to watch it. If it means I have to stay up later to do it,
And get not much sleep on Monday.
pattern delay my medication so that I'm not like knocked out for parts of it.
Yeah.
Then that's what'll happen. But it will be done.
All right.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be all over the Mall.
Yeah.
Because I'm really excited. And what we're going to watch, you closed the thing.
Yeah, I had to close it so I could bring up the meme. The meme was very important.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So, but I'll get
I mean, I'll
get the clip back.
Yeah, you should do that. I could watch these clips all day. Honestly.
So yeah, they released a quip this last week.
A quip.
Over
KB.
And we're gonna watch it because I have not seen it yet. So this is an official clip from Mall Shadow Lord. So here we go.
Picking up reports of an unidentified shuttle seen in Sector 8J.
All available units converge on those coordinates.
I'm assuming this is Coruscant.
I recognize that ship.
Yeah.
Get the credits on the ship.
Police.
It's the Po-Po.
It's over! Drop your weapons! I said drop them!
I guess we should do as he says.
I guess that's not Sabine. Looks like her though. Oh, the music. Oh. Oh, that was the clip.
No, it wasn't.
That's the one that I found.
Oh, the one I watched was longer than that.
Really? Small Shadow Lord, I will have my revenge? No. No. I don't know, man. Official clip.
I don't know. What did I see that it was?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the only official clip I know of.
But regardless, that's The music, the tone,
Yeah.
just the
Very dark.
yeah. I'm no parents.
Yeah.
I'm
Like literally dark.
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I fully anticipate staying up till midnight to see this.
Okay. Hang on. Now that I think about it. So according to Google AI, it releases midnight Pacific time, 3 a.m. Eastern time.
All right, well, I'm not staying up till 3 a.m. but I'm
Right.
still going to watch it.
Yeah.
Like it'll be happening.
Maybe get yourself up a little early.
Yeah, I'll just like I said, I'll put it on at work.
Yeah. All right. You got to be able to pay attention to it.
People will be coming in the office. I'll be like, shut up, sit down, watch, or leave.
Right. All right. Fair enough.
Sadly, people that work with me know that that's exactly what how I'll sound.
Something that we missed last week, and I don't know how we missed it, but on March 22nd, it marked the 50th anniversary of A New Hope beginning filming.
Oh my god!
So this is the first step of this 50th anniversary cycle that we're going to be going through over the next year and a half or so.
Oh my god! It's awesome.
Yeah.
I hate the 50 number.
Yeah.
I hate hearing 50 over and over and over again. It's just
Mhm.
like my daughter went on this diatribe today about I don't know, this woman was dating somebody who was like, she's like, she's your age. I'm like, he's not 50. She's like, but he's old like you. Basically. I'm just like, I mean, fine, but yeah.
Not cool, man.
So many yes, we're going to get inundated with all of that shit.
Yeah.
I would love, because it's been what shit? Fucking it's probably been 6 years, 6, 7 years since we did like the making of episode 4.
Well, no, didn't we went through it with Light and Magic? Because they did
Well, kind of.
New Hope pretty extensively
So
in Light and Magic.
I went through because I remember going through the book. Remember the interactive the iBook?
Yeah.
It makes me want to go through that again because that's one of the comprehensive documents, if you will.
Yeah.
Because there's so much extra shit. Maybe we'll save that for when it gets closer to the actual anniversary.
Smells like glue.
That's the formaldehyde.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. It's pickling your insides.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Yeah. No, I'm sitting here
Worked for
thinking,
Billy
like,
D.
I'm like, what am I smelling? It smells like glue. It's that Colt 45 for you.
Oh my god, it's making me burp funny.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, so I would imagine next year we're going to have a couple episodes dedicated to A New Hope where we, rewatch the movie, talk about it some more, celebrate the 50th anniversary. I'm sure it's going to be a whole thing, and we're going to hear, oh, now it's the 50th anniversary of when the first trailer came out, and now it's the 50th anniversary
Exactly. And it's just going to get like, okay, can we just pump the brakes and let's get to seeing when the movie is actually getting ready to come out, and then sidebar or relevant redirect.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I was watching that trailer
for
Mall, I think there was a couple of other things that were showing that they're going to drop on May the 4th.
Oh, really?
Is when I was watching it.
Oh.
So it was like, I think it was Tales of the Jedi thing. It was Tales of the Jedi. Something else.
Are like new things that they're dropping on May the 4th?
That's what it said.
Huh. All right, we'll have to look that up and
Yeah, I'll have to dig around a little bit more for that.
yeah.
I mean, unless it was, it was in some sort of time warp,
Yeah.
which I mean, it's possible. Shouldn't stay up late on drugs and try and do grad school homework. It's just not.
Oh yeah, I guess we'll probably be talking about that soon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you ready to get into our weeks?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, not much for me really. The only thing I've been doing is playing, Knights of the Old Republic
Mhm.
and watching the show Dexter Resurrection.
That's right.
Another
You mentioned that.
Well, I was
couple weeks
watching
ago,
I
right?
was watching the prequel show before when I talked about it.
Okay.
Now I'm watching Resurrection, which is the newest show that's, takes place later in the timeline.
Is it any good?
It's been enjoyable, yeah. I
That's
think
good.
we're 3 episodes in now, and
Nice.
it's been good. It's got Uma Thurman in it, which haven't seen her in a minute.
Right.
So
Well, then she I might be thinking of somebody else. Didn't she drop drop out of the movies to do parenting and shit like that?
probably.
Or was that Cameron Diaz? I know Cameron Diaz did that also.
Yeah. I think a lot of Hollywood actresses, do that every once in a while,
Just disappear.
You're like, let me get away from this life for a little bit.
Right. Show back up with fucking fake lips and fake other lips, fake tits.
Yeah.
You almost lost it. I saw that. What is this?
But yeah, the Dexter Resurrection is pretty good, and apparently it's already been renewed for another season. So hooray!
Yeah.
And the only other thing is, I was looking into Phillies home games this year.
Okay.
Because we're on the cusp of baseball season, right?
It's already started.
Oh, it did.
Yeah,
start.
we had the opening weekend this past weekend.
Oh, no shit. And I was looking for special home games because we've gone to the Star Wars nights, the Buffett night, and I didn't see anything on their schedule for any crazy home game events aside from some jersey giveaways.
So
and a couple of bobblehead giveaways.
Right. So next home game that I have is April 12th. I did buy. I know I bought a. Oh, fuck me. Which one's this? This is a theme night coupon for. Oh, this is PGA night. It's a golf giveaway that I was like, oh, I need that. I can't remember what it is. So what they did was it might have been just for season ticket holders, but they basically pushed out okay, here's the schedule and here's what the giveaways are going to be. And so I, pain in the ass. Show me all of it.
Do the thing.
Yeah, do all of it's called a schedule. But oh yeah, there it is, button schedule. Reactor. All right, let's see. Jackie Robinson Day, no.
Nothing.
Every show.
Yeah, it's this HP. It's got some internal thing that it likes to alert me on.
One promotion. Usually it says Star Wars night. Well, keep talking while I'm.
Well, and that was it. I searched all the Philly home games, and there were a couple of things that they had going on, but nothing that screamed anything.
Anything Star Wars.
Yeah, or that I'd really want to go to, which is a shame because I enjoyed going to the couple games we went to last year.
Yeah, well, you know what? You can still go and enjoy a game without.
That's fair, and that's probably what I'll end up doing at this point.
There's Pride Night. You can go to Pride Night.
Ooh, celebrate my prideness.
Yeah, you can wear your jorts. Dude, I don't know what is going on in the world,
Mhm.
Oh yeah, there's Star Wars night. It's June 3rd,
Oh shit!
but
Well,
there's no giveaway.
so it's just regular old Star Wars night where they show stuff on the big screen.
I guess. Unless they just haven't announced something yet. All right. Well, keep that on the radar. It's a
Yeah.
Wednesday night.
All right.
June 3rd. That is my grandmother's birthday.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Nana.
No. All right. So anyway, if they have it, I want to go, and might bring Ben too.
All right.
Yeah, he's been wanting to go to Phillies games this year. He wants to go when the Royals come to town, but they're not coming to town at all this year.
What's this infatuation with Kansas City?
I don't know. I mean, I know why he likes the Chiefs. It was
Right.
because of a football book I used to read to him. But now he's just sort of,
Now it's a Kansas City thing.
yeah.
You should take him to Kansas City and be like, look, all right, unless you are really into barbecue and barbecue,
Mhm.
then there's nothing
Right.
here for you.
Nothing to see here.
Ow.
Anyway, so that's really all I've been doing. And I completely brain farted. I'm sitting here around this weekend and I'm like, I feel like I should be doing something. I feel like I'm missing something this weekend. Something that I should be working on. And the whole weekend I'm like, I can't think of what it is. And then I realized this morning, fuck, I was going to do another video for the gaming channel. And I'm like, God damn it. So fuck me, right?
What video are you going to do?
Mega Man 2.
Right, you did mention that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you mentioned
It was one of the options that I was considering, but yeah, that's definitely what I'm going to do next is Mega Man 2.
May 14th is Star Wars night at the Dodger Stadium. Well, good for them.
Who said that?
Baldo.
Oh.
God, why is my knee hurt? Ow.
It's because you're 50. Anyway, once your knee stops bothering you, what have you been up to this week?
Oh, God. Existence is pain. Okay, cursor. Come on. Where is it? Where you at? There it is. All right. Let's open up the notes. Pizza dudes, you got 30 seconds. All right. So, did I mention last week about the dog eating my glasses?
You mentioned, yeah, that your primary set of glasses got eaten.
Right. So I was on my backups.
Yeah.
Well, to continue the saga, she ate the backups. And to eat the backups, she I think that the primary pair, I think, just fell off of the nightstand.
Right.
Right. And it's like, oh, these hit the ground. Maybe some point in the middle of the night. She's like, oh, that must be a toy. Rah, 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 rah. And shards of glass and everything else. Like, just fucking craziness.
Yeah.
So I found my backup pair, the Chinese made ones, and was wearing those and put them on the nightstand, like underneath where my iPhone charges, and wake up in the morning and my glasses aren't there. Like, where did they go? And go digging through the bed, and lo and behold, they're all fucked. Chewed up in the bed. Like, one of the lenses has like this perfect hole in it.
Oh, God.
From like her biting it. I'm like, oh my God. So now it wasn't a crisis while I was on the backup pair, because whatever, I was on the backup pair.
Sure.
But now it's like, this was a different prescription. Like, if I get any other pair of glasses, the prescription's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
So I dug around, found an older pair of glasses, put it on, and proceeded to get almost violently ill. Like,
no.
I just could not, like, when I was looking around and like everything was just like, I was inside an hourglass. Like,
yeah.
what the fuck? And I just could not get my bearings. I'm like, I can't do this. So we talked about getting calling up our, we go to a local place to get our glasses, and calling them up and saying, hey, what will it cost us to get a new pair made up or go to like Lens Crafters or something else. And so had to call into them. They were closed on Saturday.
Mm.
And I was like, I'm not going to Lens Crafters to get fleeced for, however much money, because my insurance won't reset until April.
Right.
And so I think it's like April 15th actually. So I can't do anything before April 15th or it's going to cost me. Like, so I'm like, fuck this. On Saturday, Kathy was at a baby shower. So I'm like, I'm going up to the base. I'm pretty sure that I have a pair of glasses in my desk on base. Because you know how it is. Like when you become glasses dependent, like now you have to have glasses everywhere because otherwise it's you're truly fucked. Like
Right.
I'm at a point now where my eyesight's bad that I can't. I mean, I could read font like that big, like that big. If you can see that big as that time is, that's it. And even that's like it's like somebody puked on the fucking screen.
Yeah.
So drive up to the base, get a third pair, which thank God is this one, the ones I'm wearing, and it's closer to the prescription, so I'm able to wear them without being sick. Although the headache has been pretty consistent, so I think it is slightly off, and it's definitely like the bifocal is off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like this part is okay, but the bifocal is definitely is not right. So it's been a challenge. But yeah, no, I'm not going to go spend hundreds of dollars on another pair of fucking glasses that when I have a optometry appointment in 2 weeks that I'll get practically free glasses after that appointment.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking bullshit. So now I have to I put these in a case, right? Like one of those box cases that snaps shut with springs. So she can't like wedge that open.
Right.
And then I put it in the nightstand in the drawer in the nightstand, close it.
So it should be safe.
So it should, knock on wood, be safe. So Brian brings up a good point, like with Zenny, right? So yes, they do have glasses at that price. However, Zenny is kind of like the Spirit Airlines of fucking glasses, where they get you with the upgrades. Like I could probably get a pair for like $100, but I'm gonna have to wait like 2 weeks to get them. And that was my backup pair, was actually from Zenny, and they're fine. They were perfectly serviceable as glasses. I'm not saying like don't use them, because for backup glasses, absolutely. Like it's not a name brand or anything else, but they're like, I was wearing them for a while, like before I got the Ray-Bans that I had. So there's nothing wrong with them. It's just they have to get processed through customs and everything else so it takes time. But yeah, it is a good way to get a spare set of glasses without having to pay a lot of money for it. And sunglasses too.
Yeah.
So keep your fingers crossed for me, everyone, that the dog stays away from this pair of glasses, because this is it. Like if I have to go to I'll wear my sunglasses all day. Like this prescription sunglasses I have, I'll just wear those.
Yeah.
I'll just be one of those people. I won't be able to pull it off like as good as a black guy can do it, because they somehow get away with it all the time, wearing sunglasses all the time.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Like they're like all the time, like indoors, wherever they're wearing their sunglasses.
Huh.
You don't pay attention to these things?
No, I'm just thinking of the people I know. I don't recall them wearing glasses indoors, sunglasses indoors.
Yeah.
The one guy he wears regular glasses, so I can see why.
If there were transitions or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the emergency right now. If I have to go to my third or fourth quarterback,
Mhm.
we're just wearing my sunglasses all the time.
There you go.
So if you see me next week on the podcast with my sunglasses on, you know exactly what happened.
The dog somehow got a hold of his third pair of glasses.
Right. God, please, no. It's terrifying because they're like she's chewing them and they're like there's like shards of glass.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, how much of this did she fucking ingest?
Right.
Like, and it's a golden retriever, and it's a lab derivation, and labs have a propensity to eat everything and
Right.
anything.
Yeah.
My daughter's lab has eaten like kitchen towels, like entire kitchen towels.
I knew someone who had I think it was a lab mix that would always eat her underwear.
Yeah. Yeah. Same way we get into the underwear. Libby right now she likes whatever you have in your hand, really, but like socks in particular. Like if you get your socks off, like she'll take them out of your hand and she'll disappear.
Jesus.
And she likes to bring everything into bed.
Right.
Right. She's like, oh, this thing that I've been playing with, I'm bringing it to bed.
Mhm.
Now, what is that thing? Who knows? Like, oh, it's this piece of plastic that she's been chewing on for like, I don't know, all day.
Yeah.
In the bed.
Mm.
Like, oh, then how do I know that? Because it's super fucking sharp from her chewing on it, and it's under the covers
Right.
somehow. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. She has these chew toys that are made. I forget what they're made out of. I don't know if it's if they're like antler bone, like but not the splinter kind. They're like it's ground up and then like kind of put together. It's either that or it's like it's some sort of material, so it doesn't shard. It just when they chew it, that it still gets sharp though.
Right.
So if you're sticking your leg in the blanket and it's in there, it's gonna fucking cut the hell out of you.
You know from experience?
I do. In fact, know from experience. And really check your pillow because she'll also put them up there. Right? She is insane.
Oh, dogs are funny.
Yeah. I mean, she's the most golden retriever of golden retrievers, honestly.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why they're cute because she's otherwise insane. Speaking of insane, is everybody that's on the road currently, did they all go to like Grand Theft Auto driving school?
We're talking Jersey drivers?
Regardless. PA, Jersey, legitimately driving here today, I witnessed 4 different things that I would have attributed to like if I was rolling around in GTA 5 that I was like, oh, okay, yes, absolutely. You're going to come flying out of that intersection and cut in front of a car that's coming head on and then pull out in front of me afterwards, like going almost full speed.
Yeah.
Like, what are you like? Get out of the way. I'm more important than everyone else. Get the fuck out of the way. Like,
oh yeah. We complain a lot about Pennsylvania drivers, but I know Jersey drivers, they we're aggressive beyond necessity. Sometimes.
I think everyone's just I think they don't I just don't think they think. I don't think they're not they don't people don't take driving as, hey, I'm operating a couple 1,000 pound object at speeds where physics now suddenly becomes a real thing where
Mhm.
you're going to kill and or maim if you don't follow exactly where you're supposed to be going. If
Yeah.
you deviate one way or the other, then bad things are going to happen.
Mhm.
And if you aren't doing something that you're supposed to be doing, and the person behind you is anticipating you doing the right thing, you don't do that thing. Now you're got two cars involved in it. Like, I just don't think people. Maybe it's a bias on my part, and I know it is, but I th- it's I think of it more like flying than I do like people just get in a car and drive like it's the most normal thing ever. It's not. Human beings are not meant to drive. Like, this is not a natural function of our fucking body.
Mhm.
Like, to get into a motor vehicle and fucking go at speeds.
I mean, isn't car accidents like one of the leading causes of death in the US?
Oh, I'm sure. It might be. Like, I don't know what the American highway and transportation something's son. I don't know. I don't.
Well, right now it's heart disease is number 1, but here's the top 10.
Okay.
Heart disease, cancer, unintentional injuries, including accidents such as drug overdoses, falls, and motor vehicle accidents. So number 3.
Number 3. I would argue that you don't hear as much about operator error in car accidents, but and nobody really thinks about the training. Like, it's not like if something happens when you're flying and it's like they go back and look like, all right, well, how was this person's training record?
Right.
Right. It's like, oh, you got your piece of paper. And even though it doesn't matter what your grade was, doesn't matter your ability to speak and understand English, like reading the signs and everything else, like full send.
Mhm.
Get out, operate a motor vehicle, and it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Because I truly believe that nobody takes it seriously.
I wouldn't say nobody, but a lot of people around here drive like assholes.
Nobody does. Like, so if you take the 351 million people in America
Mhm.
and however many people out of that number are driving, and then you pare that down to how many like are actually thinking about driving like they would if they were operating something as big as an airplane, that number goes down to less than 1%.
You think it's that low?
Yes.
Hmm.
I mean, the evidence is all around us. Like, people just they they get in a car and they drive because they believe that driving is just this natural thing that they do. Kids get in a car like, "Oh, we're gonna go driving." Like, even safety conscientious kids, like, they don't think about driving like it's this weird physiological thing to do. They just like, "Oh yeah, I'm not practiced at it, so I need to do it more."
Mhm.
And as humans, I mean, we obviously do it, but we're also at those speeds. Like, this the problem is in being in human factors, like, I've learned too much,
Mhm.
and I know for a fact that, like, operating at speeds that you as a human, you're not comprehending what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really understanding, like, how fast you're actually going. Like, there's so many things stacked against you, like, especially other cars. Like, if you're in traffic with other cars, you're, uh, you're looking at a vehicle that's doesn't look like it's moving because if you're going the same speed.
Mhm.
So your brain now is, like, looking at that going like, "Okay." Like, you can look at a number, see how fast you're going, but if you look to the side and looked at the world going by, like, your brain would, like, completely lose it. Like, you go like, "Oh my god, look how fast we're going," and you look at that car again, it's like it's a completely different sensation.
Hmm.
And I'm not saying you can't train out of it. We obviously can because we fly airplanes. Another insanely non-human thing.
Oh yeah.
But we also train really hard to mitigate a lot of those things, and I don't think we do it for driving, and it's something we just take advantage of, and I've watched more fucking car accidents or almost car accidents in the past 2 years of driving and commuting up to the base
Mhm.
than I had in the 20 years I've been doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I've been commuting to the base, so it's an hour a day one way
Mhm.
since 2006.
Yeah.
So it's 20 years
Yeah.
this year. I've seen a lot of fucking car accidents. I've seen a lot of driving. Like, this is like, these past few years have been abnormally reckless.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because people, it's not even like, oh, they're on their cell phones or something like that. No, I just think people don't like, oh, I'm just gonna get in the car and we're just gonna go. Like, oh, is that the edge of a curb? Like, boom, boom, boom. It just what the fuck, man? I don't know. It just, I think Grand Theft Auto was their driving school.
Right.
Like, oh, we're just
I'm just gonna blow through this intersection.
right. I can run these people over, right?
Yeah.
If they're in a crosswalk, fuck them.
Yeah.
Anyway, we debate that in the chat. Go ahead.
I'm sure there's a lot of trash talking against Jersey drivers right now in the chat.
And there can be. I'm not here to defend them at this point.
Mhm.
Because it definitely it yeah, it goes all the which ways. You know who's really bad?
Who?
Delaware drivers.
Are they?
Delaware drivers that are coming up 295 to, like, I guess, go to New York to work.
Mhm.
They drive like they drive like they're late and it's all our fault.
Oh.
And I think I've encountered this like maybe 5 or 6 times in the past couple weeks
Mhm.
where there's been a Delaware driver that has gone straight up my ass,
Mm.
like headlights disappearing behind me,
Yeah, it's not good.
and then come around the side of me and get in front of me. Like, I'm the kind of person that puts a lot of space in front of me in the car in front of me
Right.
because I know that my reaction time is not as good as it used to be. And so people see that opening and are like, "Oh, look, I can get in here."
Yeah.
Right? And it was like the Blue Angels crossing in front of each other because I couldn't see his fucking bumper. He was so close in front of me
God damn.
when he came across. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?" Like, if I had accelerated even a little bit, I would have fucking pit maneuvered him.
Mm.
I was just like, "What the Delaware driver?"
Wow.
I was in the left-hand lane doing 85 the other day,
Mhm.
just motoring along.
Yeah.
It's early in the morning
Yeah, that was my typical speed on 295 in the morning when I
Yeah.
commuted to the base was 85.
because it's if you go at a certain time, then you're commuting. The other drivers that are out there, they're all like, "Hey, everyone knows what the deal is."
Yeah.
It was the same thing on the turnpike. Like, you didn't really worry about how fast you were going, just make sure that you're keeping up pace with the line of traffic that you're in.
Yeah.
So I was motoring along, and then this guy pulls up behind me and is like angrily flashing and everything else. I'm like, "What the fuck? I'm doing 85 miles an hour,
Yeah.
and you absolutely have to get by me in your Volkswagen Jetta." I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, all right. Gets in front of me again, Delaware,
Wow.
right, and just like doing 95. That's
Jeez.
just a chock full of assholes.
Yeah.
It keeps getting worse.
Mm. Yeah. Pick a different place to work and commute to.
Not Delaware, just Delco. That's Delco, where people aren't used to driving anyway,
Yeah.
or at least not used to driving over 40 miles an hour.
Yeah. So is that your week, or do you have more?
I got more.
All right.
I already talked about John's postcard. Have you been hearing about the referee thing for the NFL?
Yeah, about how they might end up hiring replacements because they're not.
Could you imagine scab referees? in the
I mean,
NFL?
the basic referees we have are already shitty enough.
Yeah, it's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
If that happens.
Yeah. Just pay the fucking refs. Jesus Christ. You make billions of dollars. Just fucking pay them.
They should be honestly. It should be a full-time position.
Yeah.
They should be paid. Like in the off season, what they're doing is becoming better referees.
Yeah.
Running
Studying
clinics.
film and
Yep, doing that shit, working out because there is a level of fitness that you need to have.
yeah. And some of these referees are fucking jacked too.
Mhm.
Like these guys, and they'll show it off too. 5-yard penalty, first down, and they're fucking flexing the whole way.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, Hockey was the first one
Yeah.
to do that. Like he was just like, oh, like oh, nobody's gonna question your call, dude. All right,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, stop spitting on me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, something to follow along with as things go by.
Yeah.
Now, last thing is I alluded to it earlier. It's the first week of school.
Oh,
It's in the
yeah.
books, and I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
It's going to be a challenge. There's only 2 people in my class,
Mm.
me and one other person. So it's going to be a lot of attention. I've already been challenged to be better,
Wow.
which is annoying. I don't like that. I don't like being told I can be better.
Right.
But at the same time, like last night in particular, it was like, I don't know, 1 a.m, and I was sitting at my desk and falling asleep, like falling in towards the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, all right, I gotta go to bed. And I just click submit like an idiot without looking at it.
Uh-huh.
And it is barely coherent.
Oh boy.
Like it was a discussion board response, and I was like trying to explain something and doing a really shitty job of it.
Right.
And there was spelling errors and there was no reference, and it's just
man.
oh God. So this morning I had to go in there and be like, hey, about last night. Like, yeah, it's like I was, you can look at the timestamp. I was falling asleep on my keyboard, hence the ASGDLF. Like, there was a couple of those.
Yeah.
So I got to get into like a battle rhythm for it.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. It's interesting, and there's so much going on in the world, like the LaGuardia mishap, and
Yeah.
recently with the 135, and there's been a handful of other things that have happened recently.
Didn't we lose one of our sensor planes? Like it was on the ground, but it got hit.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to speculate, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's a bunch of open source stuff about that, but I'm not going to speculate. I don't have any idea.
Yeah.
Like there's so much propaganda out there. It's kind of insane.
Yeah.
All I'll say is trust but verify.
Sure.
With a lot of this data, I'll feel better about things when I go into work tomorrow. But if that's the case, then there's not a whole lot of those.
Yeah.
We're not building anymore.
Right.
So it'd be unfortunate.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, trying to push through everything at work and remembering the days where when I first started working up at the base, I was still in the KC-10, and I had time during the day to actually like do homework.
Right.
Because it wasn't that busy. It's like, oh, okay, I have some downtime. I can work on some homework.
Yeah. But now, now you're in a modern aircraft and we've got some psychopath calling orders, being like, hey, let's attack these guys next.
I'm not here to comment on that. All I'm saying is that it's been way busier than it was with the KC-10.
Right.
And I don't have any time during the day to do any homework. So I gotta, like I said, I just gotta get into a battle rhythm for it.
Yeah.
I'm over the hump right now. So the biggest things coming up are um, related to my big paper at the end, the dissertation, whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah,
Said
fun.
said nobody ever.
All right.
That's it. That's all I had. I'm catching up on the chat.
All right. Now you do have a little blurb in here about finishing the next book in the Revan series, Deceived.
Oh yeah, I did. That's one of the things I did this week. I know we're going to be covering Maul pretty much exclusively for the next, however many weeks.
Yeah.
Because Maul's going to finish on May the 4th, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we won't be doing it anytime soon. But playing this game and reading Revan is kind of opened that wound up a little bit
Yeah.
for the Old Republic type genre.
Yeah, for that whole era.
So I'm going to actually start reading the third book in that Revan trilogy, which Revan's only in the first one. So I don't know why they grouped the 3 books together, but whatever.
Well, it's like I told you, this is no spoiler, but well, it is kind of a spoiler, but not really. You do confront Revan in the Old Republic, the game.
Right.
So he does come back at some point.
Right. Yeah, it's just not in the second book. You don't deal with them at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so I finished that book. So when we're ready to go, like when you're in the car and you're looking for something else, I would say
I'll throw on Deceived and
start the next book. That way, when we're ready for it, we can just jump right onto it. And,
yeah, I'm down, man. I'm loving this this little adventure we're having in the Old Republic era.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Very cool. All right. Well, speaking of that, are we ready to get into our main topic?
I think so. How's that Colt 45 in your in your bladder right now?
So far it's holding steady.
Okay.
It's again tastes a little like glue, but it's fine.
My penis is smooth.
Wow, why you got to go there? So
it's the go-to button.
All right. Well, let's get into Knights of the Old Republic. Like we said at the top, this is a long game. This is a very extensive game. You can spend, I've heard, as much as 100 hours playing this game, doing like all the side missions and everything else. We don't have that kind of time, as we've alluded to.
Right.
So what we've done is we've done 2 hours of the game to kind of get an initial impression and kind of tell you how we feel, how it holds up in 2026, because I think that's going to be a big thing.
Right.
Yeah, we're just going to get into it. So I want to read the opening crawl first, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Because the game starts off with like a cinematic. It's like the start of a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
It's got the boom, the Star Wars going across, and it's got a crawl.
It has the LucasArts, how you doing?
Yep. So 4,000 years before the rise of the Galactic Empire, the Republic verges on collapse. Darth Malak, last surviving apprentice of Dark Lord Revan, has unleashed an invincible Sith armada upon the unsuspecting galaxy. Crushing all resistance, Malak's war of conquest has left the Jedi Order scattered and vulnerable as countless knights fall in battle, and many more swear allegiance to the new Sith Master. In the skies above the Outer Rim world of Terrace, a Jedi battle fleet engages the forces of Darth Malak in a desperate effort to halt the Sith's galactic domination. Mouthful.
Right.
Especially when you've had a 40 of Colt 45.
My penis is so smooth.
So, all right. So what this is basically, this is taking place in the time where Malak is now leading the Sith armies, and he's fighting the Republic, which we heard about that time frame in the Revan novel. They kind of talked about it past tense, how Malak had split off from Revan and was wreaking havoc basically in the galaxy.
Right.
And that's kind of where this one starts. And do you have anything to say before we actually get into the game itself?
So 2003, did we mention that?
Yeah, it came out in June of 2003.
So you figure 2003, the cinematics were better than I expected them to be.
Right. Again, considering what time this came out.
Right. Like we weren't that far beyond shit. What is this? Is PlayStation?
This is like early PlayStation 2,
Right.
you know.
And or an original Xbox, right?
Yeah.
So this is like you're struggling right now with the capabilities of these systems.
Yeah, because they're on one DVD, 8 gigabytes.
Yeah. And for what is on there, and one of the things that I noticed as I was playing through it, there's a lot of branches in this tree of what you could be doing. Answering certain questions and everything else. Like there's a lot to this game.
Yeah.
That I don't remember. I don't remember it being so complicated. I guess.
Avril Lavigne style.
Complicated. Don't know the words. What was your name? Did you start?
Yes. So here's the thing. I played the PC version for this. So I was able to choose my name. Now I know you said that you were only given like
Well, no, I deliberately went and selected, okay, I want to choose and have a random name.
Oh,
and
so
then
you
I
chose to have a random name.
Yeah, so I went like, give me a random name.
Mm-hmm.
And then whatever the other part of that selection was.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't feel like coming up with a name. So
Sure.
I'm going to let whatever goofy name shows up. And then, of course, I was like Batman in a Lego movie. I was like throwing shit at it. It's like, and finally one was good enough. And I'm like, first time. Let's see if I can find the picture of what it was.
Yeah. While you're looking for that, I'll tell you that the name I used is the name I use in almost every video game. The name I've used in every video game since the first Final Fantasy back in like 1990.
Yeah.
Jake. Jake.
That's it.
Yeah, because that's what my friends used to always call me in school. And I just went with that because in the first Final Fantasy, you were able to name your character.
Okay.
But you only had 4 letters. So I couldn't name him Jason. So I always went with Jake. And Jake's been my go-to name in most video games for decades.
See, interesting. I appreciate that. Like I can totally be on board with that. Especially for the nostalgia of it. I think I want to be as accurate as possible to what is going on. Like, especially if they're going to use my name in game, I want it to like sound legit. Like, I don't want them to say like Darth Dave, like, you know what I mean? It's like, all right,
Sure.
that doesn't sound right at all. Actually, it sounds exactly right.
Darth Dave.
How did I go so far back in my pictures? What the actual fuck? Jason, I have a problem. I have too many pictures.
You do like taking pictures, so
I do. It's kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And did I mention that these glasses they're good? They're good. They're not perfect. All right. My name was Thran Star.
Thran Star.
Yep.
All right.
There he is.
Good looking guy. Now, what like class specialization did you choose?
Scout.
Okay, because we had like Scout, Soldier, and Scoundrel, I want to say.
Right.
And I picked Soldier for mine.
I was vacillating between the Scout and Soldier, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do Scout.
Okay.
And I also, like, from the beginning, we were answering the questions because I thought that you could be more dark side. And you can.
Right, as you go through the game.
Right. But you have to like be a real jerk off when you're answering these questions.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't feel like being a jerk off. So
Right.
I tended to be fairly neutral.
Oh yeah. Well, I played it pretty good on mine. Like every time some asshole needed credits because a bounty hunter was going to kill him, I gave him the fucking credits. Anytime anybody was like, "Oh, this will help me," and blah,
Right.
blah, like, fine, just go away.
That didn't stop me from looting dead bodies. I
Oh
mean,
no, definitely not.
you got to do what you got to do,
Yeah,
man.
no, those are yours for the taking.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, so we go through the opening crawl, and you wake up. You're not sure what the fuck is going on. Your character.
Right.
And your bunkmate comes in. He's like, "Hey, ship's on fucking fire. We're getting attacked by the Sith fleet.
Right.
We need to get the fuck out of Dodge." I can't remember that guy's name. The very first guy. I know Karth is the guy that picks you up after that, but I cannot remember the guy's fucking name. I should have looked that up before we started.
Corporal Butternut.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, but he comes and grabs you. He's like, "Oh, you're my bunkmate. We must never see each other because we're on different shifts." Blah blah blah.
Right. Like, are you hot bunking? Like, how do you never ever see each other? That's
Right.
fucking weird.
Well, we find out more about your background as we go along too, and why you were on the Endar Spire and blah blah blah. The Endar Spire is the name of the ship that you're on,
Right.
and it immediately starts jumping you into combat, which I found a little bit. I mean, I've always had issues with the combat in this game because I've tried playing this game multiple times over the years.
Yeah.
And I don't like this style of combat where you pause, give a couple of commands, resume, and then your guy just runs forward and just does, whatever for a couple of seconds. And then you got to pause, give him new commands.
So what I found, so you played this on the PC. What I found playing it on console
Mm-hmm.
was when you're doing the attacks, it's selectable across the bottom. Like you have your default attack,
Mm-hmm.
and then you would just tab over. You'd I think it was L1 R1
Mm-hmm.
and or whatever the buttons are.
Yeah.
And you'd use those to select a different attack,
Mm-hmm.
and then it would execute that attack and go back to the default.
Okay.
Which that was a kind of annoying to me, but I get it if you have limited ammunition in one of those slots. The
Mhm.
fact that it goes back to the default, so you're never not shooting,
Yeah.
is pretty good. Oh fuck, I had a thought and it's gone.
Well, let me clarify something or expand on something while you're
Okay.
thinking about it. So I remember following the development of this game,
Okay.
and early on in development, they had announced that they were building this on D&D 3rd edition rules.
Okay.
So that's why you have feats. That's why you have skills the way you do. That's why you have, the abilities the way you do, because they built it on D&D 3rd edition rules, which was the newest one at the time. I think they're up to 5th or 6th edition now. But and I don't know if you had this on your version of the game or not, but I remember the original Xbox version of the game. This guy right here.
Uh-huh. Which is the version I played.
Yeah. It had when you would look at your weapons, your equipment, your weapon would do 1d6 damage or 2d4 damage or whatnot. Now, I don't know if you had that in your version, but I noticed in the PC version they took that out. And it was only now it's 1 to 6 damage type thing. I don't know if you noticed that in yours or not.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I'll have to look at it when I get home. I'll open a character up and I'll see what it.
Yeah,
looks
just
like.
look at one of your swords or one of your blasters and see for the damage, see how much it does, because
I can't do it with this.
Like I said, they built this off of D&D rules, and they seem to strip a lot of that out of the PC version.
Okay.
When that came out.
Well, I mean, this is back in the day, right? In 2003, the PC versions of games tended to be a lot different than the console versions.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's an arcade version and there's the console version.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost that level of differentiation.
Yeah, well, I feel like this was kind of a direct port, but they just
Okay.
had to make changes as needed because it was PC.
That's fair. What am I looking for? Xbox. I want to see if I can go into my Xbox and look at it.
Oh, can you do that?
Yeah, I mean, you can go into your Xbox all the time. Great, great, great. I have points, whatever. What are you supposed to use those points for, by the way? Like, you get all these Xbox points.
I think just like cosmetics for your fucking Xbox character. They're pointless.
Which why would I use like I have the perfect one. It's a Lego TIE pilot. Like
Oh,
why would I
nice.
change that? Like it's never going to change
Right.
Xbox. So give me something else to spend those credits on.
Mm-hmm. Credits will do fine.
Credits will do fine. Anyway, moving on.
Lunar Girl is screaming.
Yes.
You can buy stuff like movies and shit.
Oh. So like these tens of thousands of fucking credits I have can actually like do something with.
Apparently. So anyway, moving on with the game.
And I didn't feed the dogs.
So you're fighting through the Endar Spire, and you're fighting a lot of Sith troopers as you're going along. You come across a spot where you can either like reprogram a droid or fill like a room or like engage a bunch of like turrets to kill off the enemies that are in the next room.
Right.
So it kind of introduces you to a lot of these things that you can do combat wise. Not as much dialogue yet. I mean, you get a little bit of dialogue with your bunkmate, but like the real dialogue stuff comes later. And for now, they just throw you right into fucking combat.
Right. I mean, you can also, spoiler alert, do what I did and spend most of this 2 hours like wandering around Lost and asking people random shit.
Okay.
Like walking up to random passerbys and having to listen to them either piss and moan about the Sith or do whatever.
Oh, well, yeah. We'll put a pin in that because I can't wait to talk about the random fucking people on Terrace.
All right, fair enough.
I
cannot look into my character. I can remotely install it into my Xbox X, but I can't.
Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that another time. But yeah, you're fighting your way through. Eventually, you get to a point where like there's this fucking Sith guy, like dual blade lightsaber and all, blocking your path, and your fucking bunkmate's like, "I'll hold this guy off. You fucking get to the escape pods." Like basically sacrificing himself so you can get the fuck out of there. So he goes in, closes the fucking door behind him, and for the Republic.
Right.
And I'm like, rest in peace, my homie.
Yeah, you're an idiot. But okay, here we go.
But thank you for the sacrifice.
Right. So go ahead. I was thinking, like, was that identified as a Sith acolyte or just a Sith in general?
I think it was just a Sith in general. I don't think he specified.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a dude in like, full Sith garb with the fucking dual bladed lightsaber. Yeah. So you eventually meet up with Cartho Nassi, who's the guy he's been like communicating with you through like a holocam.
Right.
As you're going through the ship, and he's like, "Hey, we're the last fucking living people on this ship. Let's get to the fucking escape pods and get the fuck out of here."
Yeah. Sprinkle some crack on me. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So eventually, after all these combats with the Sith troopers, you fucking make your way to the escape pods and you get out. So you wake up to another vision, like you're like having a fucking nightmare vision thing, and it's fucking Bastila, who we know from the Revan novel is Revan's future wife.
Right.
So Bastila he's having a vision about, or your character is having a vision about Bastila, and she's like fighting some fucking Sith, and then it goes dark, and then you're back in the land of the living.
Right.
And this is when you meet Cartho Nassi and you can start having dialogue with him. Now, I don't know how deep you went into any of these dialogues.
I mean, not very. I mean, probably the deepest I got was into when you're walking around outside the apartments and you start asking him about his past, and he gets like real defensive about it. That's probably as far as I got.
Okay, because you have a chance in this next part after you wake up to go through some dialogue with him, and you find out that he fought in the Mandalorian Wars.
Okay.
So he served under Revan, I think. Yeah, in the Mandalorian Wars, and He's a seasoned veteran, and he was called up again for this, battle against Malik and the Sith.
Even though he seems like a fucking doob.
Yeah.
Doob? Noob. How about a boob?
There
He
you
seems
go.
like a boob. That's what I was going for.
That's a good one.
I just needed to get there in the alphabet.
Yeah. And as soon as you leave this abandoned apartment that you guys are stuck in, there's fucking Sith harassing the locals in
Local Rodinians.
yeah, goddamn Rodinians. Oh, I
Should
can't
just let them get rolled over.
yeah, tell me you fucking got as far as the fucking basically Clayton fucking Bigsby on the corner preaching about how aliens are terrible and
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, I got there.
All right, so we'll get there. That fucking guy.
Oh, 2003.
Yeah. And they in this part when you first go out of the apartment and they're the Sith folks are harassing the locals, they're calling them illegal aliens and shit like that, which can't get away with now. Now they have to be undocumented aliens or something.
Oh, I mean, you might be able to get away with it now.
But I just thought it was kind of funny, illegal aliens, because they're
Yeah.
actually aliens, is good.
Goddamn Rodinians.
So you kill some Sith officers, and the Rodinians like, all right, I'll get rid of the bodies. You guys just
Right.
go do your thing.
Sprinkle some crack on and get
Yep.
the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Now did you go to the? Whoa!
What happens?
Did you do that?
I think so. Hang on.
There we go. We're fixed.
What did I do?
You clicked the button apparently.
I-
Anyway,
Extreme close up. Whoa!
When you first leave that whole apartment complex, did you go straight across to the cantina next? Or did you go to the cantina at all?
I don't think I went to the cantina.
Oh, no.
I missed so I went out and I think I fucking made a right and I just started talking to people.
Mhm.
And one of them said something about going to the cantina. I'm like, all right, now I got to find a cantina.
Yeah.
And I ended up like, oh, I'm going to fucking, all right, here's where this med bay is. And then, oh, I'm going to talk to the droid dealer, even though I don't have any fucking credits.
Right.
Right. And I'm like just wandering around, went back into the apartments, like came back out. Like I didn't have any fucking idea where the cantina was.
Oh, man. Because it was like as soon as you come out of that first apartment area, you go straight across, and that's where the cantina is.
I did not go straight across.
Oh.
The maps sucked.
That is true. Like
the maps sucked.
The whole interface in this game, I think, kind of sucks. Like doing your equipment, your fucking quest journal, your map. I think it all is not very intuitive.
So is it because we're so used to it now? Like we're used to a certain format, a certain flow with games as they've improved since 23 years ago.
Yeah, I mean,
this is one of
sure.
the probably more original ones.
Yeah,
trying to incorporate all this stuff. What I did feel when I was playing through this was I felt like that this was the beginning of some of the technologies that I appreciated in other games.
Right.
But it was clunky.
Yeah.
And I was not surprised at its clunkiness because of the timing, but then there was parts that I was surprised at how well it worked.
Yeah. And I'll just say for context, the reviews at the time were stellar across the board. Like this was universally loved by all the game critics.
Right.
So clearly they didn't think that the interface and everything was as clunky as we're perceiving it now in 2026. But it's such a shame you missed the fucking cantina because there's so much going on when you go into the cantina.
Man, I would have talked to everybody in there.
Yeah, and if you do, so I'll give you a little bit of context here. Like one of the first people you come into is a Pazik card dealer.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Sabak. Pazik is another card game in the Star Wars universe.
Okay.
And he immediately sells you his old deck, and you start playing Pazik with this other patron that's in the cantina, which it's a modified version of Blackjack or 21.
Okay.
But instead of just hitting, you're hitting, but then you've also got cards in your hand that like will plus or minus your score. So like, and in this you want to get as close to 20 as possible without going over, but if you hit and you fucking hit on 15 and you get like an 8, if you've got like a minus card in your hand, you can play, I'll play my -3 card and now I'll be back at 20. But there's a whole, it's a whole side game within itself.
Huh.
Is just playing Pazik.
Okay.
Also, you run into this fucking Sith chick who's like in her off duty, and she's like, I just want to fucking chill, have a good time. You talk to her and you're like, yeah, you should fucking take some time off and relax and blah blah blah.
Come to my apartment.
Right. That's what she said. She said, I'm having a party at my fucking apartment. Why don't you come up and hang out? So you're like, okay, I'll be there. And then you have the fucking dueling arena where there's what's his name? Azure the Hutt is in there, and he is doing there's like a dueling arena in there where it's a 1v1, you versus another NPC, and you fight them and you earn credits as you win one-on-one matches. And it starts off, see, this is the fun. Oh god, I'm so pissed that you missed this, because there's the character that's like, you remember Glass Joe from the Punch Out games? The first guy, you beat the shit out of him.
Right.
There's a guy like that in these one-on-one arenas. His name is Deadeye Duncan, right? And when you first go into the cantina, you fucking go to this view screen and you watch one of these matches happening. And fucking Deadeye Duncan gets his ass like blasted, right away. This other guy beats him. And then you can walk up to Deadeye Duncan after the fight, and he's like, what do you want? You want a piece of me? Huh? He's like hunched over, like nursing his wounds. But when you come up and talk to him, he's like, you're not so tough. You want a piece of me? He's like, he's still fucking going out like, fuck your couch.
Yeah. You are dumb.
Yeah.
Yes, I want a piece of you. Let's go.
And of course, you face him in your first arena match. And I walked right up to him and sliced him one time because I did the double vibroblade.
Okay.
Like the dual vibroblade setup. And I just walked up and killed him in one shot. It's like, oh god, that was hilarious.
Nice. I've been running around with a blaster rifle.
Okay. Which, yeah, I've never done blaster rifles in this game, but
because I had the twin pistols, and that was
yeah. Ooh. Hello.
How'd that taste?
Like glue. Anyway, so fuck, I'm so upset that you didn't get to make it to the cantina. There was one thing that I noticed. The PC version of this is really fucking buggy. Like after every match, I wouldn't be able to walk forward at all.
Really?
Like my controls would just kind of stop working, and I had to save the game, exit the game, go back in and reload my save to be able to start moving forward again. I had to do that like 6 times as I was playing through these first couple hours.
Were you doing so the PC version? Were you doing it through Steam or?
Yeah,
I find that with some of the old games with Steam.
Yeah,
I'll find things like that will happen.
A little buggy.
Yeah, it's like the TIE Fighter game. If I'm playing that, which is obviously it's a little older than this game was.
Yeah,
but it'll have weird bugs like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, I'm trying to exit out of the screen to go on to the next mission. Nope.
Yeah.
Like, and then when I exit out of it, finally, like kind of hard control delete out of it, it doesn't recognize that I completed the mission, so I gotta do it again.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
But
yeah, I will say
annoying.
that the ported version that I have, I played it on the Xbox One. That's up in the Lego room, and had no issues at all.
Okay.
And I've played it on the Xbox X as well, and didn't have any issues. But it was on that the one in Xbox X is like on the big TV, and it's the graphics don't expand out to that level.
Yeah.
So at least in the Lego room, it was on a relatively normal size television.
Yeah.
For this HD TV 480p.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at this. Look at that.
480p,
look,
bitch.
Look at those specs. Read them and weep. Read them and weep.
So so I did 3 different matches in the arena. The first 2 guys were pretty easy, but by the time I got to the third one was this gal called Ice,
Okay.
and she was tough. I had to use like 4 med packs against her. I'm like, okay, fuck this. I'm done for now. And after this, I went to the well, actually, after this was when I had my note about the voice acting.
Okay.
Did you notice that every line of dialogue is fucking voice acted, except for your own?
Right.
But like every character that you interact with, every question you ask them, every fucking comment you make, they've all have like recorded dialogue for each.
You know what? I
thing
didn't notice that, but now you say that.
Which for the time had to be.
That's crazy. That's a lot of WAV files.
It is.
No wonder it was. No wonder it was such a massive fucking file. I mean, shit. Even for the Xbox, it was like 4.86 gig.
Yeah,
I think it said.
Which that's about the size of a single layer DVD. So
yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, but yeah, every single line of dialogue was voice acted, which was really well done. After this is when I went to the medical center. So you said you went to the med center, right?
I did.
Did you break the lock in the back of the med center?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't want to get in trouble.
Right. Well,
because the one guy in there was a real jerk. He's like, "Oh, you need to go talk to this other guy." I'm trying to, like, first you talk to him. He's like, "Hey, can't you see I'm trying to work here?" I'm like, I wanted to select the "How about you go fuck yourself" option.
Yeah.
Which I really kind of want to restart and just be a complete dick to everybody, and I want to see the red just go and just red lightsaber at everyone. Ah,
yeah. So if there's a locked door inside that medical center. If you open it, if you either like pick it or just destroy the lock with melee strikes, then it'll reveal that he's got a couple of Republic soldiers in there, like healing them. They're in Bacta tanks.
Okay.
And he's like, whoa, fuck, you're not supposed to go in there. And then he's like, look, people have been bringing these Republic soldiers to me. I've been trying to treat them in secret without the Sith finding out. And, you just realize he's, doing good.
So then you can go turn him in.
Well, I don't do that.
But hey, this fucking guy out here, or use it for blackmail. Like, can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be good. Like, yeah, I don't want to ever spend any money on med packs. Otherwise, I'm going to tell fucking all the Sith that you're harboring, war criminals in here.
Right. That'd be funny.
I don't think the game's got some advanced dialogue. I don't think it has that advanced.
Probably not an option, but you never know until you try.
Ubaldo says that when you walk into the cantina, you hear Norm.
I did not hear that.
Oh.
I'll have to go back and look. So you did get to the part where there's the dude being stalked by the 2 bounty hunters, right? Where they're like, you owe fucking Davik, 100 credits. And if you don't pay us right now, we're going to fucking pull you in.
Yeah.
Cause that was like right next to the medical center.
Yeah.
Did you fight the bounty hunters or did you just give them the money?
I fought them.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause fuck them.
Yeah.
Like I had, at that point, I had I gotten combat armor.
Mm-hmm.
I got combat armor and energy shield.
Okay.
So I was like, or this early in the game, I feel like I was pretty well stacked up.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fuck these guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I ended up just giving them the money. Like giving the dude
I didn't have that many credits because I bought an energy shield and fucking
right. Well, I earned a shitload of credits by doing those arena battles. So
see, I did not have the benefit of that.
Yeah.
I would need to go into the cantina and dance on a table to fucking make some money, apparently.
Oh, but there were dancing Twi'leks in there too. Like if you go into one of the side rooms, there's dancing Twi'leks.
Damn it, Jason. What? You're supposed to tell me these things. You should have been like, oh, hey, this is happening right now. Are you there yet? I'm like, no, I am not. Where is said place?
Yeah.
Please drop a pin.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Bastard.
But
keeping them all to himself.
Fucking but yeah, the terrace is fucking wild because you got these over here, you got the bounty hunters trying to get this one guy. You go over to this next area, which I'm pretty sure you went to because you went to the droid shop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you go in, and now all of a sudden they're talking. There's like all this classism going on where they're talking about the people from the lower city, how they're fucking scum, and you know,
Yeah.
you get a lot of that dialogue. Then you get these 3 drunken idiots who are trying to pick a fight. Did you come across
I
those
did
guys?
not. I did not come across.
Okay, because they were
that
on the
guys.
way to the droid shop. So you must have
I must have avoided them.
yeah, you must have been on the wrong side of the road or the right side of the road, so to speak. But yeah, there are these 3 drunken idiots that try to pick a fight with you. And I went the pacifist way and I bought them a drink. But I know from previous run throughs that you can fight
Just
them.
eliminate them, right?
Yes.
It's like, all right, waste of life.
Yeah.
So I was just sitting here thinking, like, you're on Terrace,
Mhm.
obviously an off-worlder because you hear it all the time. People
Yes.
say that to you.
Yep.
And this is a Sith-dominated world,
Yes.
right? So if you're walking around overtly doing shit like that, like, what are they assuming you are? Like, what are the Sith assuming that you are?
That's a good question. Because they don't really
Like,
question
in
you
the
as much.
story, that's what the part it struck me when I was walking by, like, Sith troopers. I went to talk to them,
Mhm.
and I forget what one of them said, but and basically told me to fuck off.
Right.
But I was like, man, what do they think I'm walking around with this blaster rifle? Like, what do they think I am?
Mm.
Like, and I'm obviously not a Sith.
Right.
And I did talk to one guard because I talked to this one guard. Excuse me. I went up to one of the doors that had a Sith guard to go down to the lower levels.
Mhm.
And I went up and talked to him, and I was asking, through the questions, like, he's like, you obviously don't belong here. You don't know, you don't have the pass or the authentication.
Mhm.
So beat it. And I asked, like, well, where do I get the authentication? And he was like, you wouldn't have to ask where to get the authentication if you belonged here. So,
Yeah.
right. And it just kind of went down through that. So you finally got to the point. It was like, okay, I'm good. I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
Which
So you never got past that part.
I did not.
So I'll tell you how you do get past that part.
Well, I would assume that you have to get a disguise.
Right.
Like you gotta get a guard disguise or something.
Yeah, you basically take a piece of the Sith armor. Because that chick that you talked to in the cantina in the beginning, that you tell her that she's got to loosen up and relax a little bit.
Like, loosen up, like,
well,
loosen up.
It's insinuated.
Oh, okay.
But you go up to her apartment to the party, and they all fucking pass out, and you take one of their sets of armor, and then you put that on, and that's how you get down.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's so funny. God damn it.
Like,
I'm so pissed you missed it, because when you walk up, like, you're in another apartment building, the same as you were when you woke up from the coma.
Right.
But you're in a separate one, and it's the same, like, circular thing. And there's rooms on the side. Like, as soon as you start getting close to their room, you hear like, and all I'm thinking is you going boots and pants and
boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Oh, dude, that's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Damn it. I hearing you describe it, I'm thinking, like, yeah, it's like Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get the left-handed hammer and go give the password and go end up upstairs, and things happen.
Yeah. Now, so you went to the droid shop, right?
I did.
So tell us about your experience at the droid shop.
Well, I didn't have any money.
Oh no! So you couldn't even buy, like,
so I couldn't buy.
Oh.
Well, she kept asking me, like, are you going to buy a utility droid?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, let me see your inventory. She's like, don't you want to see a droid and then see the inventory? I'm like, no, I want to see your inventory. Because I was like, I know I have like 109 credits or something ridiculous. Like, I can't buy your fucking droid. Just let me see what else you're selling. But there was, like, I legit went on the 4th time. She finally showed me, like, the rest of the stuff she was selling.
Yeah.
And I looked through that, and I'm like, oh, it's all shit for droid parts that I don't have a droid for.
Yeah, you have to go through the dialogue to buy the droid.
Yeah, and have the credits, because I think I don't know how much the
I think
droid
she
was.
wanted 50 credits for the droid
Oh, well, shit, I should have bought the droid then.
because I did buy the droid, and like as soon as you buy it, it starts following you.
Uh-huh.
And I clicked it to try to talk to it, and it just makes this fucking noise like I'm like, whoa, that's weird. Like a droid trying to talk, but it's like fucking like scrambled and just sounds
So you
like
gotta
shit.
buy like a voice synthesizer or something
Well,
like
no,
that?
you start leave as soon as you leave the fucking the shop, the droid explodes. Like the whole thing just fucking blows up. And you got to go back in and be like, what the fuck?
Shit. They're like, oh, buy it was what was it like as is or something? Like no warranty?
No, she didn't say anything like that, but you go back in, and if you do the right dialogue, you'll get her to refund you. And if you have persuasion, which I chose as one of my skills,
Uh-huh.
you actually convince her to give you more than you paid for it. So you paid 50, you tell her, what the fuck? You gave me this bad droid, you wasted my time, and she gives you 75 back.
Okay.
So,
But do you need one of these droids? Like
well, clearly
eventually?
not at this point, because that's the only one you can buy from her.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't buy like the advanced. She keeps saying over and over that, but that one's not for sale. She
It's
keeps telling you about this great new droid that she's got, but
not
yeah.
for sale.
Yeah. So she sold you the lemon.
Here's this shit wagon
Mm-hmm.
for 50 credits, which honestly 50 credits in the game is nothing.
Right.
Right. Well, I mean, although you can buy vibro blades for vibro blades,
Vibro
blades,
Yeah.
vibro blades.
Yeah.
I don't. So tired. They're like what? I think they're 5 credits for
Mhm.
vibro blade, and then like you get a bow staff for 2 credits.
Yeah.
Which it makes me think that, oh, what are you doing? You're going in the closet and grabbing a broomstick and just breaking it off.
And for context, when you do the battles in the cantina,
Mhm.
the first battle gets you 100 credits, the second one 200, third one 300. So I had 600 credits rolling out of the battles just
Nice.
by themselves.
And you have to win them to win their credits.
You do, yeah. But again, those first 2 are pretty easy. The third one was a bit hard. I had to use a lot of. I think I had to use 4 health packs during that fight, which basically made it not worth it. The price of the mid packs versus how much you win. It was probably about breaking even.
All right.
But but then after the droid shop, like right across the street from that on the corner is Clayton fucking Bigsby.
Yes.
Like preaching about
Uh-huh.
how aliens are bad and got a lot of things to discuss, mainly Rhodanians.
He was it was interesting. It was interesting to have. I wanted to play further into the game just to see like how far that plot point would advance.
Mhm.
Like this speciesism.
Right.
Like I know that the Sith are there's a lot of speciesism
Yeah.
just among the Sith, but the Sith are like a pure race.
Right. Which they don't really get into in this part of the game, at least.
Right.
But yeah,
they're human dominated.
Yeah.
At some point, because even August is human, right?
Yeah.
He's just a big human.
Yeah. And I fucking like this guy literally is like, sir, my message is simple. Duros, Twi'leks, and all kinds of Rhodanians stink, and I hate them. I mean, that's literally what this guy is fucking saying. And I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. I think I tried to talk to one of the people that was standing there, and I can't remember what they said.
Yeah. I think if you go back and talk to Karth during that section, he's like, well, yeah, there's just some people that are just ignorant,
Yeah, that's so. If you hit on a console, if you hit the select button during like while you're wandering around, like it prompts you like, do you want to go into solo mode? Does that mean you get rid of Karth?
Yes. Yeah, you send him back to the apartment, basically.
Okay. Is there an advantage to that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's always best to have companions with you when you can. And so you didn't get to the second cantina either.
No,
in the
we did not.
underworld.
I didn't
Okay.
get to the first one, so
So we'll have to save all that for another time. But yeah, because there was a lot more that I got to in my 2 hours.
obviously.
Because once you get past that guard going to the underworld, you go to another cantina, you meet a couple of more people that eventually become your allies, and you find out a little bit more about um your your character and his background. And yeah, I don't really want to say much else without spoiling it.
Okay.
So, getting back to the game as a whole,
Right.
like, how did you feel about it? Like, playing it,
I
the controls, the experience, the sound, the graphics.
tried to put myself back in 2003 and thought about it from a gameplay perspective and where Star Wars was in 2003.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of like the dual wield lightsaber, um, or the not dual wield, but the double bladed lightsaber, like the Maul style.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of that. Like there was a lot of seemed like episode one, kind of influence.
Yeah.
It seemed like,
Well,
but
because you got to think of when it came out.
yeah,
too, you know?
exactly. So, but the game, I think for 2003, I think it was fine. I didn't play it like in 2003. I wasn't playing it. Like, in
Yeah.
2003, I was in radio school.
Yeah. In 2003, I bought it. Like, I bought this,
Uh-huh.
but when it came out, my oldest son was like 8 months old at the time. And there's a whole other set of circumstances going on around it, which is why I didn't play it
Right.
back then. But yeah, so like I bought it when it first came out, but I never, like, basically as far as I got today was about as far as, or not today, but like during this playthrough was about as far as I've ever gotten in the game.
Yeah, I don't have too much to say. Now, I thought it was a game that I think you need to put 50 hours into.
Yeah.
And I was frustrated with myself because I kind of wasted so much time wandering around.
Mm-hmm.
Not getting to that cantina,
Yeah.
which was obviously a huge part of the story,
Mm-hmm.
and being frustrated that the map sucked.
Yeah.
I probably should have went online and said, "Hey, show me a fucking Knights of the Old Republic map of
Yeah.
the place where I need to go."
Yeah.
But I didn't think about that at the time. I was just wandering around looking for a side quest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, excuse me. Holy shit. Yeah. But saying all that, this story that we're telling for the Old Republic with Bastille and everything else is I want to keep playing it just to get to the story.
Yeah.
What I ended up doing, I got to like my couple hour mark plus a little. I went on YouTube and I was looking for a playthrough, right?
Mm-hmm.
To better prepare for the show.
Sure.
I didn't find one because as soon as I put Knights of the Old Republic into YouTube, there was like all of these like movie style like trailer things
Oh
that were
yeah.
in there, and I got wrapped up into that.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some fucking good ones, like the scene where the ship comes crashing in to the Jedi Temple when Malgus basically levels the Jedi Temple.
Yep.
In the sacking of Coruscant.
Yep.
Like that whole sequence.
When then the ship opens up and you see like a fucking 100 red lightsabers all ignited at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, those are fucking so sweet.
And because I just read Deceived, which is where that scene is from,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it was remarkable how true to that scene it was
Yeah.
to the book.
Nice.
So they obviously, when they made that sequence, they're like, okay, this is what it says in the book. This is what these guys are going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got into other, like watching other plot lines for Old Republic. I'm like, man, there's so much good shit here,
Right.
and it made me. Hey, it kept me in the house on a fucking beautiful day today,
Yeah.
but it made me want to get more into the Old Republic again.
Yeah.
Like even more serious than I've been in the past. Like I don't think we really hit the Old Republic like we have other stuff.
No. And I would love to. I'd love to dig deeper
Yeah.
into that time frame.
Yeah, like I said, I have the third book. Did we talk about where Knights of the Old Republic, the video game, falls in the timeline?
So, we didn't, but it's 3,000 years before the birth of Luke Skywalker. It's about 30 years before the Revan novel. Maybe not 30 years. No. The Revan novel takes place like 2 years after this.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So this is
2 years before the events of the Revan novel. Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, that makes sense because this is no. I'm mixing things up. I'm mixing up the video game with the the movie
Oh,
things that I saw.
the Deceived and all that?
Yeah, because
Because that takes place like 30, 40 years after Knights of the Old Republic.
there was a clip in this one sequence that I was watching where it basically was showing us how Malgus got ended up with a respirator.
Right, when
This fight sequence.
homegirl and the soldier guy were fucking him up.
Uh-huh.
When he opened up the fucking the thermal detonator and blew it up right in his face.
Yeah.
And yeah, and you know who that girl is, right? That's Satil Shan. That is the
Satil,
granddaughter.
yeah.
Yeah, she's the granddaughter of Revan.
So that happens. So he gets the respirator. And then
Then you see Deceived. Deceived takes place.
Deceived happens.
Yeah.
So this game
Takes place before all of that.
before all of it.
Yeah. Malgus was probably a baby in his daddy's nuts still.
Mhm.
At this point. Now, let me ask you something. Do you know the big twist of Knights of the Old Republic?
No.
Okay. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
All right. Spoiler alert for everybody watching. If you don't want to be spoiled for the big twist at the end of Knights of the Old Republic, now is the time to turn it off.
23 years ago.
Right. Yeah. We're 23 years late on this, but here it goes. So, you know what the big plot is? You know how you wake up, you're not quite sure who you are,
Right.
You're not quite sure where you are. You know that you find out through dialogue later that you probably didn't get to that Bastila specifically requested that you be on this on the ship.
Okay.
You are Revan after they wipe his memory.
Oh.
Yeah. Your character is Revan after the Jedi, when Revan and Malik are still like a duo, the fucking Republic rolls in, they beat fucking Revan, they almost kill him, and that's when they erase his memories, which we find out in the novel.
Right.
And what they do is after they erase his memories, they stick him on the fucking Endar Spire and see what he can do.
And then have oh wow. Interesting.
Yeah, and it's revealed in like the last scene of the game. I only know because I've watched like all the cinematics from the game.
Right.
But it's revealed in like the last scene when you confront Malik. He's like, "Oh, I see you finally come around. You know who I am, right? Of course, you don't know who you are." And he reveals like, you're Revan, and you're my former master. And whatever the Jedi did to you has turned you into what you are now.
So I'm assuming that his force ability like becomes more prevalent
Yes.
later.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, I guess you become a Jedi later in the game.
All right, makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, the whole premise of the game is you are Revan after the Jedi have wiped your mind clean.
That's clever.
Yeah. And you don't find out until like the last fight of the game. But going through some of the dialogue, like especially with Karth and all that, I'm like, oh, now I get it. because the hints are there. Like it's if you notice in the opening crawl, it says that Revan died, like they killed Revan, which that's a little way to throw you off. But
Right. Somebody thought he was dead.
yeah. So, but that's the big plot twist of the whole game.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
if you're starting this game as a scout, soldier, or scoundrel,
mm-hmm.
does it matter when you get to like that point where you're a Jedi and functioning? Like, or
I mean, I think you can still use blasters and whatever build you chose for yourself, but you do have access to lightsabers and force powers and all of that. So, but yeah, that's that.
Yeah, I wish I'd gotten to that fucking cantina.
Yeah. Well, if we ever re-engage, you got to do that because
yeah, I'll go in and I'll go in at some point this week before it gets too far along.
Yeah,
and try and maybe play another hour.
Yeah, play Pazak, because that's kind of fun yet frustrating at the same time. Talk to the Sith chick, try to convince her to have a party at her place.
Boots and pants and boots and pants, boots and pants and boots.
And go fight in the arena and talk to Deadeye Duncan after he loses his first battle, because it's so fucking funny. Because he's like the guy, you want to piece me? Come on, man. As he's all fucked up and oh, it's great. Like I laughed my ass off when I got to that point.
Okay.
So I guess that's that for our 2 hours with Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
All right.
How much should we spend with it? Fair amount.
Yeah. Well, so next week, I guess we're shooting for Maul then, huh?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Be excited, people.
Indeed.
What kind of bug that was, but
yeah. And honestly, we should be like some of the first people at the gate with a Maul reaction.
I would hope so.
So,
although if there's probably people who are going to be pushing shit at 4 a.m,
probably. But yeah, we'll see.
Call them dedicated.
Yeah. But all right. I guess we can start closing things up though.
Yeah, I'll do some
reads.
Do some reads with the ATSW family happenings. ATSW Escape Pod is on spring break until April, which April is in
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, that's bonkers. Yeah, so they should be coming back soon. So tune in to see those guys at Rave Review at Grave Reviews. Alan and Chris are discussing the 1988 heartwarming Easter classic sci-fi horror flick Critters 2. But before we can review it, first we must view it. So let's go watch the movie for free in Tubi. Then tune in on Thursday at 20:00 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on YouTube.
Yeah.
Support the official band of the Sidebar Cantina till the end. Swede's been pushing out a bunch of content. So you can check out their socials for newly released material, behind the scenes footage from their new track, Dismal Paradise. Then go to tilltheendofficial.com to purchase tees, sweatshirts, stickers, posters, and future ticket sales. Buy some shit. Do it. Just a reminder, go sub to @Sidebar Gaming on YouTube and ding that Liberty Bell and select all for updates. Specifically, go to youtube.com/@Sidebar Gaming or follow the link that's on our socials page, which would be Rob Thompson has been ejected from the game. Oh boy. What would happen? That dude's pretty chill. It must have been pretty fucked up for him to get ejected.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat tell me what's going on. Yeah, so at youtube.com/@Sidebar Gaming or go to bio.link /Sidebar Cantina and you can find the link there. The Orange Fett Show released episode 175, Walker 316 Warzone.
Your mother's a walker, a street walker.
No idea where that's from. They released that on Friday. Find them on Spotify and Apple. No news this week from Used and Abused or Layman's Terms. On a local note, if you are in the greater Philadelphia area and you want to have a good time, come see me at the Runnymede Pike Jam Centennial Edition. We're celebrating 100 years with a big party and a drone show. And there's 2 bands that are playing. I can't think of the first one, but the big headliner is Don't Call Me Francis.
Yeah.
So if you're from around here, if you're from the South Jersey, greater Philadelphia area, you know who Don't Call Me Francis is. They have a good following. I mean, shit, when I was in my early drinking days, going to bars around here, they were still doing cover gigs.
Nice.
So it's going to be a huge event. There'll be vendors, there'll be food trucks.
That's what I'm going for, is the food trucks.
Yeah, if they're half as good as they were at the last one, you're going to have a nice variety.
Nice.
Yeah, the barbecue we had the last time. Oh my god, it was so fucking good.
Mhm.
But yeah, food trucks. There'll be vendors selling their wares. I'm probably going to be selling. Actually, I am going to be selling some stuff, like some pictures.
Oh.
So you can come see me I'll have a tent, and I'll be selling some art.
Nice.
Not all airplanes and shit either. It'll be probably a lot of fucking lighthouses and scenic shots of things.
Okay.
I don't know. I still have to print that stuff out. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try and make some money selling some pictures.
Excellent.
So yeah, come see me. Pike Jam. It's gonna be fun. You can find us at bio.link/thesidebarcantina, where you find our links to Patreon, YouTube, our audio podcasts on Apple, Audible, and Spotify, which you all should be just raining the praise on me for getting an episode out before we started this episode.
That's right.
Even if it was just before.
Hey, it was before. That's all that counts.
Audible and Spotify and all social media platforms, including X, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, and Discord. Once you get to the bio link, simply click the symbols under our pic to go to your platform of choice. You can also find our past Spotify mixtape playlist. I was at an event. It was a Chamber of Commerce event.
Mhm.
I was taking pictures for, and it was afterwards, and we're having some drinks at Irish Hill bar in there off of Clemsford Road.
Mhm.
And Kathy pulls out a sticker from our 300th celebration.
Oh.
And it's of Hennifer, and it's the one that says, I went to the celebration and all I got was this lousy sticker.
Right.
And it's Hennifer with her, all
Yeah,
done up. And she drops it in front, because I was talking to 2 guys, and she drops it in front of the table, and she basically is like, yeah, why don't you explain to them what this is? and then it walks away. I'm like, so trying to explain to people the genesis of Hennifer Lopez and how long that actually went.
Mhm.
Like, I honestly, like, I almost want to have a wiki of the timeline of that, and how long she lasted. I'm not saying she's dead forever, but it's like she had a pretty good run there.
Mhm.
and
where people were tuning in just for her.
right. So I know we haven't had very much voice work for me in a while, and I want to remedy that. I do, but yeah, Hennifer was a challenge. Hennifer got to be a work.
Right.
So anyway, it was just funny. It's like she used that sticker as that part of like conversation starter. And I'm just like, oh man, how do I explain to people? Like, yeah, it's a hand puppet that we put googly eyes on,
Mm-hmm.
and then, you know, somebody's mom crocheted a wig for it.
Right.
It's not weird.
No, not at all.
And then for about a year and a half, it dominated the fucking it dominated our world.
Yeah.
And another podcast world, quite frankly.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Anyway, I'm gonna skip all that bunch. I gotta rewrite that. I say this every week, but I do have to rewrite it. If you're listening to us on audio, please consider joining us in the live chat on Mondays to remind me that I didn't post the fucking audio.
Mm-hmm.
But I did eventually. I could always use the reminder. The chat is most definitely where it's at, though. If you are new to the sidebar, please subscribe, ding that Liberty Bell, and select all to receive notifications of when we go live. Remember to smash, smoosh, push, click, or whatever to that like button. It really helps us out. And as always, a huge shout out to our Patreon supporters. You and your support means that we don't have to stress about other sponsors and censors and other bullshit. So thank you. And that's it.
All right. Well, like we said, next week, we're gonna talk about the one thing, the mall.
The thing. The Star Wars thing of the year so far.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at this YouTube video. Plane out of Tinker Air Force Base destroyed in Iranian attack. Anyway,
the Air Force Base was?
No, it's a plane out of Tinker, but not the base itself. It was destroyed somewhere else. Anyway. Yeah, next week we're talking about Maul Shadow Lord, and we'll be talking about that for quite some time over the next several weeks.
Yeah. It's going to dominate our existence for a few weeks.
Yep. But then after that, we might slip back into some Old Republic era.
Yeah.
And go from there.
Oh, and yeah, I just wanted to show. So we got, or Jason picked up from Mr. Zahn himself.
Yep.
The Sacred Jedi texts.
These guys.
Brand new copies, signed, very lovely,
signed by the man himself.
And I was like, you know what? I want to reread those, but I'm not going to get my little dick beaters all over the fucking signed copies. So I went on eBay and found somebody selling some beat up, coffee stained versions. But I got all three of these books for like $15.
Nice.
With shipping. So, and they're completely legible.
All right. Or have you actually started it yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm still trying to find a battle rhythm with school.
Yeah. Cool. All right, then. Well, I think we're going to end the show here.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody, for watching on YouTube. Thank you to all of our audio listeners. We have not forgotten about you. And until next time, Dave and everybody else, may the force be with you.
May the force be with you. Not very satisfying.
We can try it with this, but I don't have any left.
I don't have a glass.
Yeah. Oh, well. Maybe next time.
Yep.
You're not going to do the thing? Oh, no. Oh, I see what's going on there.
Yeah. Yeah. You see it?
Yeah.
See, it's kind of pulsating at us.
Yeah.
My penis is so smooth.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah. I think we need a sign.
I
We
know.
need a sign up here that says, "Did you press record?"
Yeah, we can probably get rid of that sign. That's been there for a long time, and I don't even remember the reference.
This
Yeah.
this is what was in ILM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we need a please remember to hit record sign.
All right. Well, so I'm going to end the stream so that we can end the audio.
Yes.
So, Dave, if you please.
Okay, now maybe I should click it next time.